Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee,
Namaste, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to our Shreem Brzee Global Community Chanting Call. This is Donna from Pillai Center, and we're so glad that you're with us today. Welcome to all of our regulars that join us every week. Glad you guys are here, and a special welcome to those who are joining us for the first time today. And for the second time, glad you came back. And we hope this won't be your last time in joining us, because when we join together and chant this mantra together, it creates a vortex of energy that will change everything. This is what Dr. Pillai says. This is the gentleman that you see on the screen right now, his picture. Dr. Bhaskaran Pillai is an international teacher, spiritual leader, humanitarian, and scholar mystic from southern India. And we're going to watch a short video in just a minute, and he's going to explain how he actually got into doing this with Shreem Brzee, how this was given to him, and answer some questions too, the really pertinent questions, especially if you're here for the first time and this is your first time being introduced to this sound, Shreem Brzee, how it can work for you and the best way to do it so that it works for you in the most optimal way. So glad you guys are here. So with that, without any further delay, let's just watch the video and then we will be chanting right after that. So thanks again for being with us. Namaste, everyone. Stand by for our video.
Let me see a few things about what happened in my life when I was given this great tool, Brzee. It was given as Brzee. And the person who gave it was an emperor. As an emperor, he could not guarantee a great life for his citizens, and he sought a spiritual solution, and that was to go into meditation for 1500 years or so. And as a result, he gave a mantra which is like a God particle, or a God particle like a boson, which goes into the very life force or prana, and then changes the reality. And that's how he wanted to change the world. And then he came back and gave that to me. Look what happened. It was in 1996, 7 or 8, I don't even remember. And as soon as he said that you should be named as Brzee, I carried the name, but then I was not committed. And that's, there's a reason why it happened. Not committed, I was committed for a year or two, and not totally committed either. But then what I did, and then I completely abandoned it. And today, I make a 100% commitment to the sound. So the one thing that you have to do in this program, make a commitment. And it's not a commitment of a half an hour commitment to hear this and go away. And here we are, I have been charged with the responsibility, given the responsibility to change the money karma of people. Because most people, 99% of the people are suffering. And 95% of the people are suffering in a very intense karma. And the only solution is a spiritual solution, a solution that can go deep into your life breath, your life source, and change your thinking. So it's going to change your thinking pattern. And thinking is everything. The success of this program depends at least 50% or 70% even on changing your mindset. What do you mean by changing your mindset? From the morning till evening, you are thinking, and that thinking creates the mindset. And if you observe your thought patterns, then you will know what kind of a mindset you have. Okay? Is it positive, negative, or neutral? Or are you obsessed on a particular thought? And that will do tremendous amount of help. But then what's happening is your thoughts are autonomous at this point, but they are not. You can control your thoughts, provided you know how to control it. Provided you regulate your thoughts. There are 50 thoughts in a minute for some people, and everybody has at least a minimum of 30 thoughts. Do you need those thoughts? And that's life energy being spent. Number one, you don't need these thoughts. Number two, what are those thoughts? What are those thoughts? Have you ever looked into that? And these are things that are in your control. You may say that it's out of my control. It is out of your control if you don't change it. If you decide to stay on bed, you will stay on bed. If you decide to stay out of the bed and then go to work, you will go to work. So it's a thought. The thought is behind everything. So you have to hourly check your thought, regulate your thought patterns. The patterns have never changed. And what are those patterns? I'm going to make money this way. All of them are wrong ways. That's why you have not succeeded. Now just answer this question. How many years ago that you wanted to become financially independent, or sometime in many cases, I want to become a millionaire, but it remains as a thought. A thought which you don't even believe, because the thoughts, if you analyze them, they are not very supportive thoughts. They're basically confused thoughts, if not negative. So the key points are immobilizing your karmic thought. The patterns are karmic, whether it is money or relationship or health or karma. You can immobilize it. It's a small, simple technique like putting your attention on the two nostrils will immobilize your thoughts. Shreem Brzee is at the origin of your thoughts. When Shreem Brzee gets into your conscious stream, because its nature itself is abundance, because its nature itself is wealth, you will be bound by the Shreem Brzee's vibrations. The vibratory frequencies of Shreem Brzee, full of wealth, will influence your thought patterns. That's happening because you are thinking Shreem Brzee. You are meditating on Shreem Brzee. So that's how your mindset will be changed.
Another question we're receiving is there a difference between Lakshmi, Shreem Brzee, and Brzee in terms of the archetype, the goddess?
Well, they are all of the same family of archetypes that are in charge of giving you abundance consciousness. So there will be cultural variations, geographical variations, but they are all one and the same, belonging to the same family. They have all one functionality, and that is to give you abundant consciousness.
Dr. Pillai, what is the secret to manifesting more quickly with this mantra?
There are two things to consider. One is instantaneous manifestation, and the other is delayed. The instantaneous is in the domain of the divine. The delayed is in the human domain. The human domain is cause and effect. We are all bound by this cause and effect, and we are victims to that. We can manifest without a cause, and that is instantaneous. But then we are rooted in this concept of cause and effect. Even our genes are programmed that way. So in order to manifest instantaneously, you need a divine help. And Shreem Brzee, being of a divine origin, being a sound that can work even at the subatomic level, or going even beyond the subatomic level, because the sounds have the ability, certain sounds can do that. So delayed manifestation is due to our human nature. Everybody, predicts that they are going to make money at a later time because of their concept of time. Shreem Brzee will go and change the concept of time. And that's how it works. And then you will be able to manifest more because you will vibrate with Shreem Brzee, which is a divine sound. And when you do that, then you'll be able to be on the domain of the divine and manifest quickly. But you have to do the practice, over and over again. In fact, you should become Shreem Brzee itself. Take the thought out of your mind, all the other thoughts, and the one thought that should dominate your being, body, mind, and soul, should be Shreem Brzee. Then instantaneous manifestation will be easy.
Wow, that was a power-packed 10 minutes. Would you agree? He keeps talking about thinking and the mindset, that this has to change. He says, thinking creates your mindset. And it's a very effective process to examine your thoughts, watch your thoughts. What are you thinking? What am I thinking? Is what I'm thinking positive or negative? He says, are you obsessed with a particular thought? And if you're obsessed with the thought of scarcity, then that is what we end up manifesting. So he keeps saying we have to change our thoughts and put Shreem Brzee into the thought. The sound itself, he says, is the nature of wealth. It is a divine being that he said in that one little clip that we saw. What's the difference between Lakshmi and Shreem Brzee and Brzee? They're all the same. They're all divine beings that will create abundance in our lives if we invite them into our lives and keep them in our lives and keep them in our consciousness 24/7. If a negative thought appears, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, even just Brzee, Brzee, Brzee it out, Brzee through it. This works. This really works. And then suddenly you're not thinking of that anymore. Well, if you're not thinking of it, you're not manifesting it either. So that's really, really super important. This is what he keeps saying. Change your thought pattern, change your mindset. And another way that we can do this is by chanting all the time, whether it's aloud or silently. Always keep the sound going in your mind. And especially at night, have it playing softly while you sleep on an endless loop. Gosh, that makes such a difference. That goes right into your subconscious then and changes you. He was saying that this sound is like a God particle, a boson, that subatomic particle that can change our being, change our DNA. And that's what's going to make all the difference. If you've been going at it for a few years, keep on doing it. You might want to also incorporate some karma busting techniques. If you open up the description area underneath this video, you're going to see a lot of different technique videos that you can watch and incorporate. One is the lime rolling for karma removal. You roll the lime over your head, over your shoulders, over your body. It's going to absorb your karma, and then you cut the lime and throw it out and wash your hands and get rid of it, because it's what Dr. Pillai calls surrogate technology. The lime acts as a surrogate for your karma. It absorbs your karma. Get rid of it, especially the throat area. That's another super, super important area, because that's where a lot of the karma is lodged, in the throat. Coconut rolling is the same thing. Break the coconut, roll the coconut over your body, over your throat, your head, and then break it and throw it away. Wash your hands. Wash anything that the coconut juice has splattered on. So in that description area, check it out, because there's lots of really, really good techniques that you can also incorporate into your Shreem Brzee practice. But right now we are going to practice Chanting. Yay. That's why you're here. I'm going to stop talking. Get yourself in a nice, comfortable position, preferably in a place where you won't be distracted. Turn off any other distractions that you might have around you. Open your mind, open your heart, open your soul to the transformation of Shreem Brzee, and open yourself to Dr. Pillai. Dr. Pillai, one of the things I didn't mention earlier is that he's a Siddha. He's a fully enlightened being who's chosen to come to this earth plane. Like he said in his video, I chose to come here to change the consciousness of people so that they do not have to suffer anymore, especially with finances. So open yourself to Dr. Pillai as well, to his voice. Let his voice has that spiritual energy, that spiritual power that can change your mindset, that can change your thoughts. So let's get started then in chanting.
Brzee, Brzee, Brzee. 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 Brzee, 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 come into my life, into my body, into my mind, into my soul, and change me all over. Immediately at this moment, so that I don't have to wait. Waiting is a waste of time. Breathe, breathe, Brzee.
Put your attention on your third eye. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to go deep into the third eye. And from there let it go into the entire brain, and pervade the whole body. You don't have the burden to check out what is going to work for you. Brzee will be like a watchdog to keep away wrong projects from your mind. It will spontaneously spring the right thought. The right thought will show up because of the power of Brzee. The right project will show up. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Absolutely, you have no responsibility. You have given everything to Brzee to control. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Now join me. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to permeate the mind, the body and the soul. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Brzee, 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 Now, mentally keep repeating it within the third eye. You have completely given your financial plans, future to Brzee. Let Brzee lead you control you, take over you.
Close your eyes. Karma is your thought process. And that thought process is responsible for the kind of things you create around you. So if your thought process is just oriented towards scarcity, towards negativity, towards poverty, then that's what you create. We create our own reality of poverty or prosperity. Now, I'm going to call on Shreem Brzee, the gods of wealth. Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Our body is full of golden light. Shreem Brzee. 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 Now, put two beams of light into the two eyes and saturate the eyes, the eyeballs, with the light, golden light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let a beam of light push through the mouth. Let the tongue feel the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the ears receive the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the light go through the two nostrils and to the lungs. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. The light fills the heart and the rest of the organs within the body. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the light fill our entire brain. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let it fill Our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Just stay in the experience of light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Make a prayer to bless you with abundance. Call on her with your body, mind and soul and heart. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Now, completely surrender to God. Surrender your limited, constricted, poverty-stricken consciousness, scarcity-stricken consciousness. That's what you surrender. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Chant mentally in your eyes. The ears. The two nostrils. The tongue. The heart. Our entire brain. Our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem make a heartfelt, sincere prayer for all your needs. No prayer will ever go unrealized if you do it with your heart. Now, pray for whatever you want to manifest. She has come and occupied your body, mind and soul. She will be with you and protect you. When you go to bed, pray to her. When you wake up in the morning, pray to her. Whenever you pray in the morning, always pray that you should create miracles today. Thank her for this day. Be grateful for her grace. Now, slowly, slowly, open your eyes. God bless.
Slowly and gently begin to come back to yourself. Come back to yourself and end the meditation. Or if you'd like to continue to meditate, feel free to do so. You might want to put a little movement back into the body. Become aware of your surroundings again. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I hope that you've enjoyed the program today, that you've gotten some clarity and inspiration during Dr. Pillai's talks and in the chanting. It's so much about mindset and our thoughts. Mindset is just the key. You know, I've shared this before, but I kind of feel compelled to share my experience with you again. About 4 years ago, my husband and I were really just in the worst financial situation of our lives. Our business was failing. We were behind in our bills. We had $10 in the bank, no credit cards, no cash, and our savings were depleted. But really, I knew in my heart that the key to turning all that around was to feel gratitude for what I did have. So each day I would ask myself, you know, these questions. Do I have enough money for food? No, but we have enough food on hand for a week or so. Okay. Do I have enough money to pay the electric bill or the water bill? No, but it's not due yet. Do I have gas in the truck? No, but I don't need to go anywhere today. So really, in looking at that $10 that I had, I realized in that moment, I had more than what I needed that day. So I was just so grateful to God for that abundance. You know, I've heard it said, abundance is having what you need when you need it. And I had more than what I needed that day. So each day I would practice gratitude. I made sure that I was grateful for what I did have. And you know what? Very shortly after that, I discovered Dr. Pillai and the sound Shreem Brzee. And little by little, everything has changed in miraculous ways. So I hope this has helped you guys today. Roxana says it's an inside job for each one of us. Yes, indeed. That's for sure. It's an inside job, most definitely. So another thing that I would like to suggest, we have some, events happening right now. And one is the Ganesha chanting that we're doing every day. It's a Ganesha mantra challenge, and we're on the road. We're over 3 million chants of Ganesha's mantra, and we're shooting for 5 million. But this is a free program. And, if you're kind of stuck, maybe you're chanting Shreem Brzee and it's not, materializing quickly enough for you or at all. Oh my gosh, call on Ganesha. Bring him into the mix, most definitely. He is the preeminent God. He even says, you call on me first and I'll help you with everything else. And I've had some miraculous things happen by calling on Ganesha that were out of the realm of any human solutions. He is amazing. So if you look in the description area underneath the video, click on the show more to open that up. And you'll see the first one is join the Ganesha Mantra Challenge, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 1:30 a.m. UTC, and 7 a.m. IST. And you can watch replays of this, of all of these. So, I was asked in the chat, or he'd asked if it's on YouTube. It is, but it's a different link every night. So go to this website that you see in the description area, or you can just go directly to Pillai Center Practice channel on YouTube, and it'll just show right there for you. So, and, we've been doing some really super powerful chants of Ganesha's mantra in those sessions. So I would think you would see a difference by calling on Ganesha as well. Another thing is to do this Shreem Brzee, the light of Shreem Brzee meditation that we just did with Dr. Pillai. Do that 3 times a day. Do it 3 times a day and just dive into it. You'll see a link for that as well. So, you can just download that. Just scroll down, in the description area, and you see all those good things. So the other thing is, and this is really important too, Dr. Pillai has been talking about Ganesha, and he's been talking about this certain form of Ganesha, that he is the preeminent God. He is second to none. And by tapping into that Ganesha consciousness, we too can know that we are second to none. And Dr. Pillai has been saying, one of the reasons you might not be as affluent as you want to be is because you have low self-esteem. Well, this is the Ganesha that will definitely help you to raise your self-esteem and know that you are entitled by your own divine nature. You are entitled to abundance. You are entitled to live a joyous, full life. So the second Ganesha that he's talking about is the one that will help you gain the power of instant manifestation. And both of these in this initiation for Ganesha's birthday, which is on September 9th, Dr. Pillai will be doing these initiations into these Ganeshas. So again, in the description area, you'll find Become Second to None and Gain the Power of Instant Manifestation, the link to join that program and that course. And there's, as always, there's different levels that you can come into to suit your budget. And if you can't join that, then at least join the chanting. At least chant Ganesha's mantra on September 9th. Oh my gosh, that's free. You can do that anytime. So we've got some really special things happening, and it's a real power time, you know, for Ganesha. It's his birthday's coming, and this is when he is, you know, so close to the earth plane that he is so accessible, and he's just waiting. He's waiting for you to call on him. So anyway, I'm just reading some things in the chat here. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are finding benefit with this. Yeah, Lulu Light is saying a powerful meditation, and she's grateful for that I shared my experience. So amazing, Pillai team. Yes, indeed. Shreem Brzee. Suri says, thank you so much. I love and enjoy this chanting. Thank you, Babaji and the Pillai team. Lots of gratitude. Yeah. Lots of gratitude. So Ahid and Ian, hopefully you guys can hook up. God bless you. I wish I could post your email addresses here, but because for security reasons, YouTube does not allow you to post your personal information there. So hopefully you guys can find an alternate way to hook up. So yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling through the chat right now. Yeah, so definitely hook up with Ganesha. If you can, do this meditation 3 times a day and chant, and just keep chanting. You know, change that mindset, replace those negative thoughts. You don't need that, and you have control of that. That's what he said in the video. You think you don't have control over your thoughts, but you do. You do. You just got to take control. That's what I learned anyway. You know, my stupid monkey mind was all hopping from one tree to the next. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on now. We got to get control of this sucker here. And Brzee it out. Brzee it out. Brzee through it. It's amazing. It's amazing if you just chant Brzee, Brzee, Brzee. Suddenly the thought just goes. So, and Rajiv, that's how you could focus on Shreem Brzee, just by chanting it, by watching this video again, watching any of Dr. Pillai's videos and the chanting, most definitely. So let me just scroll here real quick. Reflections Covenant is saying it's definitely energizing and encouraging for all who are participating. I would suggest that if you want Shreem Brzee to manifest faster, donate to Tripura. Yeah, that's another good way. Yeah. The Tripura Foundation is Dr. Pillai's humanitarian venture, providing food, comfort, care for children, for elderly, for so many people of India. And that is his child. And by donating, you're blessing people, and Dr. Pillai is blessing you as well. So Elizabeth is saying, thank you, Donna. Your voice gets stronger. I feel your empowerment through dear Dr. Pillai. I thank you. Beautiful session today. Feeling amazing energy. Okay, Florence says, everyone, I have a wonderful weekend. My dog needs to go outside. All right, well, get to it, girl. Do not delay if puppy needs to go out. God bless you. Thank you, Florence. We'll see you next time. So yeah, Evelyn, thank you. I do host the Living My Lord's Prayer on Saturdays as well. And that information is in the description area as well. It's a free program too. And lately we are incorporating the blessings of Mother Mary. Mother Mary was pretty amazing. You know, not only was she just the mother of Jesus, but she also was very much responsible for bringing life back into his body after the crucifixion. She definitely had the power of that womb chakra. There's a lot more to it that I can't go into right now for time reasons, but we have been contacting her as well in these sessions. And tomorrow we're going to focus on releasing fear. So if you can join us for that too, it happens at 10 o'clock Pacific time. I forget what that would be. UTC, stand by here. Let me look real quick. Oh, that's not it. Hang on. Yeah, 5 p.m. UTC and 10:30 p.m. IST. And that's on Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. And the link is there as well. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. Glad you were able to take the time to be with us and know that you are blessed just by being here. Meaning that if you weren't blessed, you wouldn't have attended this to begin with. So you were blessed before you even came here today. And by chanting Shreem Brzee, yeah, you're even more blessed. So thank you, everybody. God bless you. We love you. And we'll see you next time. Namaste. Actually, we'll do one more thing, and that is finish with darshan. That's another way to connect with Dr. Pillai and Shreem Brzee. His power is through the eyes. If you look deeply into his eyes, he sees into your soul and you see into his, and you can ask him for whatever miracle you would like in your life today. He says, I'll come and do miracles for you. Reach out to me, I'll reach out to you. So now is our time to do that again with Dr. Pillai. Namaste.